I was gonna look at some new stuff that came out. There's like 2 small teasers, and then we can upgrade more playlist stuff. This illegal run should be behind a paywall. Never. Alright, let's see. Path of Exile. The Ultimate Smackdown Unique. What is that?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile.
Hi.
Today, we'd like to showcase 2 more unique items. First up, we have the Auspex, an attire to drive your foes mad with. And then, a remake of a Path of Exile 1 classic,
Mage Blood?
Facebreaker, which provides a variety of ways to bring the ultimate beatdown on your enemies.
Oh my god, the leather stitching. Oh my god, this is so high quality.
These are both coming in Return of the Ancients.
God damn. Okay.
In ancient times, a lost child was taken in by an Asmeri village.
Okay.
The Auspex of the village declared him an ill omen.
That's
as
unlucky.
Their crops soured and their days darkened.
Stupid kid.
Thereafter, ravens gathered and mists descended.
Oh.
Following him, driving him deeper and deeper into madness.
Oh.
Harness that madness and become the Auspex yourself. Summon a singular mist raven, a minion that will ravage your foes and kill enemies.
Kids doing everything.
The Mist Raven has a unique command skill, which causes it to dive at your targets, shattering reality and creating an explosion of madness.
Okay, Mist Raven, Command Mirror Breaker. Yo, I don't want to break the mirrors. Converts 70% physical to chaos. 2.5 meter radius. Grants you a frenzy charge when calling an enemy. Okay. 12-second cooldown. What? That's a big multiplier, though.
Enemies killed by the Mist Raven will also grant you frenzy charges, giving the Raven extra utility. The Mist Raven also...
Okay, so what you could put the cooldown to like 6, and then some more CDR. Actually, does the bind support even work? I don't know. Is this a minion tag or something? Companion tag. Like, if you could reduce this to like 4 seconds or so, that's still kind of meh, but okay, let's keep listening.
Also grant you frenzy charges, giving the Raven extra utility.
What does he do with frenzy charges? The first Grueling Madness on a target slows their movement speed by 15%. Each additional Grueling Madness instead increases the slowing potency of debuffs on target by 10%, which affects both the first Grueling Madness and any other debuffs that are slowing the target. Oh, so temp chains. The maximum of 10 Grueling Madness can be inflicted on each target. Targets will lose 1 Grueling Madness every 2 seconds that passes, without more being inflicted.
Also causes enemies in your presence to gain Grueling Madness, a slowing debuff that empowers your other slows to be even more potent. Finally, the Auspex also makes your deflect chance lucky while you're on low life. It seems the Mist Raven does a good job of instilling fear in your enemies.
Lucky deflect? Interesting. Wait, what?
Job of instilling fear in your enemy. Debuff that empowers your other slows to be even more potent. Finally, the Auspex also makes your deflect chance lucky while you're on low life.
While you're on low life, on a Tuesday, while you are rolling through a lab trap, if it's a full moon. Oh my god. Okay.
It seems the Mist Raven does a good job of instilling fear in your enemies.
But what's the downside? Just kidding.
Next up we have...
During religious events.
Facebreaker.
Okay, here we go. Facebreaker. Boom.
The Ezamites and Eternal Empire have a bloody history. Some enjoyed the thrill of battle a little more than others. Follow in the footsteps of the Red Wolf with his legendary gloves.
Okay, +1 armor per strength. Okay, strength stacking. Melee strike range while unarmed. +3. 1% more unarmed damage per 5 strength. Damn. Okay, so you're stacking damage and armor per strength. Has 8 to 12 physical damage, +3 to 4 per boss's face broken. What? 1 singular armor. I mean, it's per strength. Like, you can have fucking 500 strength or whatever. That's 500 armor. That's I mean, that's, I guess, not that much armor, right? It's a gloves, right? Boss's face broken. Can attack as though using a one-handed mace while both of your hand slots are empty. So you're giving up 2 weapon slots and a glove slot to wear this. Unarmed attacks that would use an equipped one-handed mace damage use this item's damage. Okay, but what is this boss face broken?
While equipped and your hands are empty, you can use all mace skills with just your fists.
That's cool. Cool animations.
This is the ultimate SmackDown unique.
Got you.
As you progress through the campaign, you too can collect teeth of enemies you've pulverized.
Okay.
As you break their faces, you can track the bosses you've smashed on your map.
What? Each boss encounter icon on the world screen is a face which can be broken by beating the encounter. Rare monster encounter icons do not provide any bonus when broken. What's the max? What? Do you have to quest for this? You get +3 or +4. 3 to 4. So this is the base face damage, and then +3 to 4. No, it's not. It doesn't. It's not +3 or +4. I think it's 3 minimum damage and 4 maximum damage. And you just kill all the bosses with it. Yeah, like, look, it has 86 to 116, so he broke a bunch of faces, I guess.
With each granting you added physical damage. Facebreaker provides offensive and defensive benefits.
How many, like, what, like, does it stack forever in maps, or what?
It's for stacking up strength, so you can become a true face-breaking powerhouse. I mean, just check this out. Hammer of the Gods? How about Fist of the Gods? You'll be able to torment minds with the Auspex and break faces with Facebreaker.
Campaign only. Yeah.
And
through the campaign. On the world screen. Okay, so how many bosses are there? Someone already probably did this math. Like, what's the maximum? And then can you also vol that roll up? There's like 100 bosses, right? Not even. It's like, right now it's 50. There's gonna be 100 on release, though. Which means this is probably gonna get nerfed on release. But right now there's like 50? Or... Wait, there was 50 on the first 3 acts, but then they added the epilogues, no? Wooly did? How many bosses are there? Like, roughly? Like, 60-ish? 65? Do you have to go back and quest again? Yeah, of course. There's no way it's gonna apply retroactively.
Fix your game, GGG.
You have to do this with this item, probably. Do you think it's account bound, or is it baked into the glove? Do you think there's gonna be a service, or you know, you just buy a Facebreaker and then you kill all the bosses and then you sell the Facebreaker to people after you leveled it up, basically? Yeah, I would guess it's baked into the glove. Resets on logout. Shut up. Jesus Christ, no.
Faces. You too can collect teeth of enemies you've pulverized. As you break
campaign service, POE 2 dailies. Okay, let's say there is 50 bosses. I think there's more, but let's say there's 50. So 8 plus 150. So it's 100. Wait, actually, don't they show like a higher number at the end here? Yeah, this is probably close to the max here. What they're showing. This is 60. Yeah. 188 to 252 for not having a weapon. Is there a /faces broken command? You can quality it. Would quality increase this? Facebreaker Gumba, leveling up quad tab of Facebreakers. Oh my god, fuck that. I mean, if this is qualited, or if this can also be qualited, what is this? 188 times 1.2. It's 225 to 302. So 220 to 300 damage without volleying or anything like that. Do you think it can... This can't go up with wall. This can't go up with wall because it's just one. They thought about this. This can go up with wall, but do you think you can socket an iron rune into it? And no, you can't because it's a gloves, right? And if you put iron rune here, it's just gonna be armor or whatever the base is, defenses. I mean, there is new stuff. There's like 100 new socketables coming. Some of those might be relevant here for the gloves. Glove slots. Yeah, iron is fizz, but only for weapons. For gloves, it's just some defense, right? Increased ES, armor, whatever. Mind, storm, resolve, iron. Yeah, it's armor, evasion, energy shield. Can you extract the... Yeah, we don't know anything about that mechanic yet, I think. Maybe the patch notes will teach us something. Oh. Okay, let's look at POE 2DB. Is there any of these alloys that would apply here? Hey, Typhon. Runic ward. Martial weapon. Gloves. Remnants can be corrupted for... Okay, area of effect on gloves. Cast speed. No. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess you would do Hollow Palm. Great Wolf's Rune. Oh, this is the special one. Yeah, I mean, it's just some more flat. Yeah, so it would be 230 to 320 fizz damage max, without any corruption, without... yeah, and then you don't have a weapon. But also, you get strength stacking. And it's a more. It's not increased. It's more damage per 5 strength. And then also armor stacking, which you can probably turn into damage in some way. Hey, Fenris. What is this? There's a recent interview with GGG POE FX artist. Oh, okay. Yeah. 19 hours ago. Sure. Molten Portal. I have that. That's awesome. He made this? Oh, it's POE 1. Damn. Divinity Supporter. Oh my god, that spell effect looks sick. Slam. What's this? this look like 240p? What's with that?
Welcome everyone to the Weekly Wrangle. Today I am joined by Titles Chan, who works at Grinding Gear Games. And Grinding Gear Games, if you don't know, creates Path of Exile, which in my opinion is one of the best ARPG video games ever made.
Hell
He's an
yeah.
effects artist over there. He makes all kinds of great pyro, magic, all kind of, game dev sort of effects. Really talented guy, and it's great to have him here on the Weekly Wrangle. So thanks, Titles, for joining. Great to have you, man.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
So to kick things off, what originally inspired you to get into VFX? And what did your journey look like in general? And how did you get into game dev eventually and working on Path of Exile?
Well, we need to go back a bit earlier stage. Should I start when I was young? Or
yeah, well,
yeah,
I guess what got you interested in CGI in the first place, and what inspired you when you were young?
I remember my father told me since I was 3 years old, and I like drawing every day, because I enjoy creative thinking.
Nice.
I don't need any books or TV. I just imagine stuff, start drawing the things I like, and then I enjoy the process of thinking. That's why I only got A+ of art lesson, but all academic stuff is just very shit for me because I hate studying. And then later on, I have chance to join some competition. Is about comics drawing. So I draw some personal manga, and then I can also sell them. The first time I joined a convention, and then people say your comic is interesting. I want to buy it. That is an encouragement for me to keep going on art.
Personal manga is where he started.
Later on,
God damn.
I have chance to study digital media school in Hong Kong. People there are very amazing. They share a lot of knowledge about digital media, how to make website, video editing stuff, and the tutor are very good. And then I can have chance to join some internship there. I work for movie industry studio that they were making some cartoon movies, and they have 100 people, and that was a good experience for me. And then that's why I got interest on doing some animation stuff at that moment. And then I chose to study university later on because I just have tentacles, but I had not much knowledge about how to make the things presentable in terms of graphic stuff. So I studied further about graphic
manga into
design
cartoon
in
into
university.
movies.
And then, but at the same time, I still focus on motion graphic design because I have highly interest on that at the moment. And I also build my network while I study university. I just don't like to write the paper doing the research in the school. I would take more opportunity to join the people outside the school. I would join freelance project. I would join some outsource project, side project with other students, and then we help each other. We build good networking, and then I have a lot of chance to do freelance. At that moment, I had more chance to do motion graphic stuff, and that is the moment I start working before graduation. And then later on, I had chance to join some small studio in Hong Kong. I mainly focus in advertising production, and everything I need to work for. In the junior stage, they assign me to do some motion graphic, to do some simulation. That's why I have some knowledge about particle system using Willful.
Damn, the subtitles at Clear's throat. I just noticed that. I guess that's been a thing for a while, but damn.
Willful, I don't know if people understand or know this software because it's quite a long time ago. I can use that to simulate liquids or some destruction stuff. At that moment, I think doing particle things is interesting to me. And then I keep going on and also develop further in motion graphic. Later on, I also run my freelance studio with some friends. So I had full-time working. At the same time, did some freelance job for some small production house. And then later on, the advertising industry in Hong Kong drops because of some, how do I say, because the online marketing become very popular and the social media replace the high quality video production or advertising stuff. People will just find a pretty girl in front of the camera and sell their product rather than they want an animation or high quality movies. That's why the industry dropped, and then I start to move on to find some new job outside my country. And then I got
there's these videos of like driving down some road in, I don't know if that's Hong Kong or some Chinese big town, and it's like through the walkway, every 10 meters, there is like a social media influencer with a light and a camera, and there's just like shilling products or like live streaming or whatever. Oh my god.
Interviews from
it's very dystopian.
Wow, that's really cool. I mean, one of the things that stands out to me about that is how you did many different things, and it wasn't like you just woke up when you were young and said, I want to work at Grinding Gear Games one day. It was very much like you started with just things you enjoyed. You like drawing, and then you added on graphic design, and then you went and did some professional work, and you did some collaborations with friends. And, you know, I think people sometimes have this idea that everything is planned and everything is, you know, I want to work at this studio, it's a straight shot. But I feel like for many people, and by the sound of your story, it really isn't like that. It's more like it's better to follow your motivation. It's better to be in the thing that you're interested in, just make great work and make friends along the way. Like if you just follow the great work that inspires you and you make friends along the way, you can have this journey that's kind of like this, and then end up at, you know, one day looking back at a great studio.
It's like 1 second per product.
38
38
10块吹风机高功率15分钟3.8度10块
Yep, that's a clothing. That's underwear. Yep. Well, I want to buy that. Oh yeah, I want to buy that right now. Oh, it's different clothes. Okay. Yep, I need that now. I buy everything. No, there's a
that you love. You know, grinding gear for some people, you know, that could be like Frame Store, Disney, whatever that is. But
Twitter, I can find it.
Kind of like this, and it's really cool.
Yeah, because
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I was just saying it's you know, it's just cool because I talk to a lot of people that they you know, they want to get to a certain goal, but really they should be thinking about like what inspires them and just more what's in front of them right now to, you know, follow their interests and just see where it goes a bit.
Yeah, because I don't know other people's.
The
so my path
homeless
is
streamers.
not a very strict way path, and may
midnight. Under the bridge you just dropped. Say outdoor streams look more interesting because there's no fancy setup, there's no rented studio.
I haven't seen this video, but it's like these are like clips that I've seen. It's like just on this is just on the street.
Cost when it comes to live streaming.
Like what the fuck is
By
that?
doing it under a bridge, there's no rent and there's no lighting bill. There isn't even next to these exhausted streamers. One top female streamer bragged that she made 100,000 yuan a month. That's around $14,000. But next to her, another girl says she only made 30 yuan. Are not working alone. Behind them are small MC, right? Outside.
This like what? This is on a bridge, bro. What is this?
Like why not just stream from?
Oh my god. Okay.
Because I live in Asian culture, so people. When I was young, people is always thinking,
Isn't it because advertising rates in certain neighborhoods are better? That's why they're all in one place. Advertising rates? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Like I said, I just seen some clip.
We want to be the best. We want to be epic. We want to be a professional, like a lawyer.
Because people wanted to farm for people with the rich area. Oh, and you have to stream from that area to advertise to that area, or what? Like, couldn't just target the advertising specifically to an area when you're streaming? Like, do you also have to stream from there? That's so weird.
investor or some financial people, they are very cool. But for me is I go to the path I like, and then I explore it, and I would like to join a lot of different experience in the process, and I enjoy all the process. And to build up my personality or my skills, finally I find out VFX is also a potential way for me to develop further, and then I am just happy to keep going on it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. The geolocation will show you the streamer on that area. Kind of like if you're from the USA, you will get content from the USA first. I mean, the USA is big though. Like, are you gonna get in a small town in Louisiana, or are you gonna get a streamer from the Times Square of New York? Like, I don't know. Like, there's. And also, like, how do they get around VP? Like, why wouldn't you just stream from home and then VPN into that location and stream from there? Or I guess they have some regulations or tech to bypass or to not let that happen. Yeah, I don't know.
And it sounds like, too, you had to expand your skills in different directions. You know, going from drawing to making VFX for video games, there's a lot of skills that, you know, lead up to that situation. I mean, I imagine you're learning Substance Painter, Substance Designer, Houdini. You're learning, I mean, what other software is probably Maya, maybe some rigging here and there. I mean, lots of different skills. And, you know, I find sometimes people too, they only want to do one skill. Like, I only want to draw, or I only want to do Substance Painter, I only want to do Houdini. When in reality, I mean, did you learn the different skills because it was required by a job? Or did you learn the different skills just naturally by just exploring and being interested in different things?
When I was studying in digital media school, I first, because I really like drawing at that moment, so I would just literally learn how to use.
I wonder if he's at just a room getting interviewed or something, or he's just with his laptop or something. But I find it interesting that he's an artist, he's a designer, he's a graphical person, and he has just white background, nothing on the wall. It's like, but it might just be like a random. I don't know if it's at home or
Photoshop,
something.
and Photoshop mainly. And then later on,
might be in a hotel. Yeah, sure.
Because I already can draw some realistic stuff or some photo editing stuff, and then because of football, I start to learn other stuff. And at that school, they also mainly focus in Maya, so I also explore some 3D stuff at that moment. I feel interest, and then I will keep focus on that thing for a period, and then but I will not stick to that for too long because maybe just my personality is like that. I would like to try many stuff rather than only one stuff.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and I think it's kind of made this perfect resume in some ways for making video games, because, you know, one of the questions people have a lot of times is like, what skills do you need to create VFX in video games? Like, what things are the most helpful? And from my understanding, it's a combination of different things.
You have to be really great at the VPN people are at home.
You have to understand how things layer on top of each other really well. You have to know a bit of Houdini, ideally, or have some kind of technical.
He's not in a Chinese house. He works for GGG. You can't work for GGG if you are not in New Zealand. They have incredibly strict labor laws, and you can't hire outside the country unless you have sufficiently demonstrated there is no such talent available to hire in New Zealand. So that they might have some exceptions, but like they can't. Everyone who works for GGG is in New Zealand. Like that's why Octavian had to move to New Zealand to work with them. Like they, I don't know if they have anyone who isn't in New Zealand to work for them. So maybe there's some remote, half remote or something. Or but I mean, he could be anyway. He could be on vacation from a hotel or whatever, doing an interview. Like
strength,
but
in working with softwares.
Pretty much everyone
using attributes and
at GGG is in New Zealand,
technical things. And so yeah,
they offered to hire Neversink, but he would have to move to New Zealand. Yeah, and Neversink is in Germany or Austria. Yeah, Keith and Cat Noodle moved. Yeah.
I feel
Germany,
like
yeah.
what kind of skills would you say are the most desirable? Like if someone in VFX wants to make, or someone that's a Houdini artist wants to make the most valuable skills for game development, what does that look like in your opinion?
I would say when I saw the advertising from GGG hiring, they mentioned VFX artist is like a generalist. So you need to, when I go through the list, they mark like you need to know Maya, you need to know how to use Substance Designer or Painter.
the camera.
And if you know some a bit Houdini stuff,
He's in heaven.
bonus. And yeah, so I would agree. Yeah, it's generalist. You need to go through from, I would say some about my daily work. So I work for some microtransaction put on online store. So the FX I work is I would check the 3D model first. I would think if they are good to use or not. If they are not good to use, I need to fix the low poly stuff. So you should understand how to edit the low poly stuff. How many polygons is good for the game for performance, and then later on you also check the material stuff. Are they good to use?
Yeah, obviously, if for language localization, they can hire people from like there's no one in New Zealand who can translate the game properly to Turkish or whatever and has the sufficient experience to do that, then they can hire elsewhere. But like for everything else, like if you're hiring a game designer, you can't just like randomly hire a game designer from the US because there's probably plenty of game designers available in New Zealand. So like that's what I meant.
Are the
no worries.
contrast or
pausing? We're reacting. We're chilling. We're talking.
Good enough for the game to visualize, and so you still need to add some texture.
We learn English with POE 1. I learned so much English from Diablo 2, probably like weapon types, or like I just wanted to understand what they're saying in the campaign. Like I remember sometimes like talking to Kane in town and then like pausing, or not pausing, but like, you know, stopping and then looking up a word in the dictionary, like an actual book dictionary when I wanted to understand something.
Photoshop, and then
or like
some
weapon.
Start working on the FX, and then the FX, because we are using our own engine. We are not using other parties. So we focus in our engine only. And now we have GPU particle system. So we should know how to simulate.
Yeah, of course, never stop learning.
Tools. And we also need to work on some material graphs. We have a lot of library is about the material stuff. But we also, if you want to achieve a better VFX, to achieve your own ideas to be a unique stuff, then we also like to create custom graph, and that is I mainly focus now how to make a good custom graph for my FX. So go through the whole process is from model, texture, animation, the VFX rendering, and then we pass to the audio. That is how I work.
Yeah, that's great, and that's a good insight as to like why you need all these different skills to really take it the full distance. I want to share my screen, and I'm pulling up your ArtStation right now, and there's some really cool things that we can check out here. And I'd love to just hear your thoughts on some of these different effects. One thing that stands out to me about the VFX and Path of Exile and just your work in general is how layered.
Was the interview or about it? This is a FX artist on POE. Titles Chan. That's a cool name. Titles Chan. It's just his past in animation and how he, you know, his story of how he joined GGG, I guess. Actually, he hasn't really talked about that, but like now they're gonna talk about his work.
Everything is how many different little tiny things add on top of each other, and what that does is it makes it feel more professional. You know, when I'm looking at someone who's a bit more amateur or new versus professional work, one of the big differences I see is layers and how many different little things come together. Like if we take this effect right here and we just take a look. Oh, hold on one sec. Let me pull up the YouTube here. There we go. So and you know, everything happens so quickly, but I think that's one of the things that makes it really successful is that the first time you see it, your eye doesn't see everything that's there, which makes it feel more interesting and complicated. So you have to look at this thing like 20 times because it happens quickly to actually appreciate and see all the layers that are a part of this. So I guess my question...
Oh, I didn't pin it. Oops. There.
Is when you are layering an effect, What is your thought process? How do you go about layering? And if someone's trying to improve their layering, what advice might you have?
Before go into the layering, maybe how to design the FX stuff. But for this, that is a skill effect. It's quite a long time ago. But it happened in POE 1. That is the thing I had a theme. The theme is about divine, holy, or yellow stuff. And then
Yellow
also
stuff.
with some lighting stuff mixed up together. So the theme is called divine. So it's called divine lighting stuff, lighting L. And for that moment, they don't have any concept to me. I should think myself. So I will
Nice. Yeah,
try
make some
to
divine
think about,
yellow
only lighting
stuff.
is not enough.
Holy
Turn
lightning,
into yellow card.
yellow.
But
Good luck.
can I have something more interesting to catch the people's eyes, but not too whistle loud? I don't want to make the things too noisy. So I
Just make something
try to
cool.
make some wound design on the ground and make it more geometric stuff. So it may fit the divine theme for me. More coarse, more geometric. Yeah,
I've been doing some yellow
pattern,
stuff.
but the pattern can't be too big. And then, so I told myself that kind of rules, and then I start drawing the wounds. I use Houdini to draw the wounds. I have some generator for myself to generate some random wound, and then I try it out, and then I put in game. It looks okay to me at that moment, and then I try to tweak the colors, not too
Generating
bright or not
glossy.
too dark. I test the brightness for a long time because our game is it can happen like a lot of FX just span out at once. It can cover all the screen. So if that happen and the
That could
things
definitely
too loud, too
happen.
noisy, and then people would complain our game. So I limited the size of it too. But for these skills, because it focused in lighting strike, so the lighting must be come from the top to the ground. But I also think how can it react the environment? So we concern a lot the FX should be realistic and have something interact with the environment. But it's not an explosion, so I can't make it too strong impact when it's strike on the ground. So I also make some burn dark decal stuff. After the wound disappear, it will leave some dark burning stuff on the ground for a bit while, and then it will fade out. And so when we design the VFX, we think about three things. So what is the biggest selling point of the FX? So for me, is the yellow lighting stuff and the wound. And then the second thing would be, is it too noisy or readable for people? So I just don't make it too bright and too big. And I think that would be okay for people to read. And for the wound design, I also try to make it balanced, not too many detailed stuff in the wound. Rather than that, I just make a lot of core stuff. So when people...
Yeah, I mean, the fact that all of these are designed with like, a few projectiles in mind or whatever. And like, but this is where like the AoE stuff comes in, where like they work in the fact that it works at this scale is like crazy, because they obviously have to make it scalable to some extent, and most things in the game like scale to this extent. What's this one? The fireballs. Yeah. It's obviously not normally playable, but yeah, it works. It works with hundreds of thousands of them on the screen. And like when someone animates like one of these, there's like, oh, I guess there's gonna be a couple on the screen, maybe 10 or something, not like 10,000. The sparks. Oh my god, the ocean. How much FPS did we have? Oh my god. What is this from? This is from 4 years ago. Almost 5. Jesus. Yellow stuff. This is the basic fireball, right? I think. Jesus Christ. Okay.
We'll just have 1 second impression to see the things, would see the props. And the final thing would be, we should make ourselves like a video editor or a storyteller to design the VFX, rather than just, we make the FX and done. No, we also need to think.
Yeah, you have to show it in gameplay with like a basic, like one shot, and then maybe like a couple of projectiles. But they're never showcasing these with like, okay, here's how it looks with a mirror geared tornado shot character like spamming in a deli map. Like, of course, that's not the normal use case.
Show up and tell the people to attract the people. Is it like a divine stuff?
Like
is
a
it
campaign
the yellow
zone?
Correct color to tell the story?
Maybe
rather
a map.
than just, yellow is yellow, and then we just
Yellow is yellow.
put it out. No. So I will conclude like 3 things. The selling point, is it readable? And one more thing is only up for our game. The MTX stuff now is need to be interactive, involve some gameplay. So in terms of these 3 things, I use them for a guideline and then to design my VFX.
Very cool. Yeah, so it sounds like, if I was to summarize some of that, it sounds like when you have a new effect, you start with an overall idea, holy lightning, as like you said. And then you start adding like, well, here's a lightning bolt, here's a room, here's like some ingredients that we can start with. And then it sounds like you go from this open, anything is possible mindset, and you start bringing it into, here's what we have, now how do we improve what we have, and how do we make what we have work? So it starts very open, and then it kind of narrows down through the process of the effect, which I think is a great way of working. And I think, too, it's got to be one of the most difficult things for people to start with, because some people just love to have a million ideas and that I want this, I want that, I want everything. And then there's no refinement. And then other people struggle because they want to refine, but they don't have like an idea of what they're doing, and they're frustrated because they don't have anything to refine.
Vision.
They haven't had that moment of creativity yet. So it's cool to hear you talk about it, because there's different stages to an effect like this that comes together.
This is the rune tab.
And I think that
there's going to be a different tab, right?
Something that is what brings work to that professional level, is that you've gone through the entire journey. You didn't just make a bunch of random things come together and not refine them. At the same time, you didn't just refine something without a moment of creativity. Like, you did everything, to completion. And that's, I think, one of the things that makes it really stand out as professional. Speaking of which, with these projects here on the ArtStation, are any in particular that are your favorites, or any ones you enjoy quite a bit?
Yeah, but so have 2. Maybe the third one you are already hovering on that.
Mature
that
content.
Yeah, that one without any making of stuff inside, just a video promotion. But the other one, the next one is the 4th one.
The 4th one, okay.
Yeah, this one, yes. This about the cockroach.
Travel skill.
Yeah, the stuff is doing a dash, so people can do a dash out a lot of cockroaches.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
so is that like when you made the cockroach? I mean, is that like something you did with texturing, or did you make like a crowd system? How did you go about that?
Oh, you can scroll it down in my page. So you will see I do the decal, I do the cockroach by flipbook, and I have some tools in Houdini that how to make the decal stuff and the flipbook breaking.
Damn.
And then other stuff is just by texture and do the simulation in our engine. Oh. So you see the flipbook how
brown stuff. Yeah.
Very cool. Are you using a lot of Copernicus these days for some of these things?
Even I just use the old tools I created. Nowadays, I haven't created some new tools in Houdini. But as I said, I focus more on how to make some custom GPU graph for our game engine to do some more crazy stuff. But yeah, when you try the video, I work out how I do the decal stuff. But yeah, everything is very basic. I didn't use some fancy tools. I just copy pawn and import the low poly cockroach, and then to modify inside with the terrain stuff, and then to do the decal. This one is about the flipbook.
Okay.
I asked the 3D artist to give me the low poly cockroach and their high poly normal, and then I just put inside Houdini and to re-break the normal and make the flipbook render it together. And then, yeah, I keep everything simple, not fancy stuff.
Nice.
Very cool. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, that's awesome. And for anyone that wants to check out some of these approaches, your ArtStation is pretty awesome. Just look up Titles Chaos, and you have a lot of great breakdowns down here for a lot of this stuff, which is pretty great. Well, cool. So, oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, because for the Houdini
Dude,
stuff,
I need a low poly cockroach for my new Flame Dash MTX.
When I start working in GGG. So before GGG, I don't know about Houdini. When I got the job, at that moment we use GPU particle system, so we can't do too much interesting thing. That's why we rely a lot in Houdini stuff to make the things interesting. I always use Houdini to work for decal, destruction, fire or liquid simulation to do some flipbook and some creature flipbook as I show in that MTX. That is microtransaction stuff.
Microtransaction.
Yeah, so I try to use Houdini in every single microtransaction project I involve. So I learn a lot, and some senior is also they were good to share how they work, and then I copy their system and to be mine. And then, yeah, it was a very good learning experience with them.
Nice.
Very cool. So when you first started learning, it sounds like one of the main ways that you developed your Houdini skills was looking at other people's scene files, trying to figure out how they were thinking about things, and then doing your own thing off of that, right? Yeah, that's a great way of doing it. Any other tips for people that are starting Houdini and want to get into game dev right now?
If they want to get into the industry, a new guy joined the company and asked me what should I learn or where should I study. I would suggest them to learn Unreal, and because there is a very detailed document, you can just search online about the material stuff and the blueprint stuff, how Unreal you can find out the data, and then because Unreal is still a free software, then you can just download and try and look at the document. But for Houdini stuff is a bit complex for me to start because it's a very different system. My base knowledge is about
Houdini is literally a wizard software.
I was good to it, and then but I didn't know about the visual coding. So if you use Houdini, people will suggest you to use WES, the coding. So
this is too technical. I don't know what he's talking about.
It's like an alien language to me to start. I was not familiar with that. That's why I need to always ask the senior to teach me what was that meaning, and they waste a lot of time to explain it to me, to make me understand, to make me remember what they were doing. So I need to copy and paste a lot of time what they did, and then to make myself to remember the stuff like a muscle memory. So you need to train up your muscle every day to do the same process, so you will be perfect. And then that's how I learned Houdini.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I try to tell people too, especially with Vex. You know, it's like you can watch people drive a car. I can show you 20 videos of people driving a truck, but until you actually drive a truck every day, you don't get the skill. Same with like ping pong or pickleball or any other sport. It's kind of like that with Vex too. So I totally agree. I've had the same experience.
Vex. What is Vex?
Another question here I have written down is
Vex build with highest win rate, League of Legends runes items. Okay, I don't think that's it. Vex software. What the fuck is pickleball? I think it's a sport where you throw pickles at each other, and whoever throws the most pickles gets a ball. It's like that's the prize. Vex code. What software does Vex use? No, what is Vex? Visual effects. Oh. Houdini Vex? High performance expression language used in many places in Houdini, such as writing shaders. Vex evaluation is typically very efficient. Okay.
In my opinion, best video game studios in the world right now. You are surrounded by super talented people, and it has to be somewhat exciting, but yet kind of intimidating when you first join the team. I mean, especially coming, not native to New Zealand, coming from Tokyo, that must have been kind of nerve-wracking at first.
Wait, did he come from Tokyo, or what was the...
Not native to New Zealand, coming from Tokyo, that must have been kind of
Hong Kong. Okay.
nerve-wracking. Do you have any advice or any sort of tips or things that can help people get started on the job and work well with the team and whatnot?
I maybe share how I got the job first.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Like 7 years ago, 2019, and yeah, at that moment, it was my first time to seek job outside my country. And then I saw the advertising online, and they want to hire VFX
Can
artists.
confirm.
And I take a look their details of the job description. At that moment, they didn't mention Houdini stuff. They just asked for
who did this stuff.
You need to provide art tests. If you pass, then we would like you to join the team. And then so I submit everything, and I try to spend time for a week to work on the art test, because at that moment I didn't have any idea about working in game. So I did some research and how the VFX one.
He's from Hong Kong.
Unreal at that moment. Sorry, not Unreal. It's Unity. I studied Unity, and then I saw some people how to make the material stuff and animate stuff in Maya. It's a low-end VFX, but it still works. And then I sent the art test. What I did is a fireball to do a explosion, but the explosion will create a skull whistle, not only just explosion. And then and I passed the test, and they reply my email after a week. And at that moment, I was applying a working holiday visa to New Zealand because one of my friends also tried to find jobs there and asked me if I would like to join him at that moment. And I'm interested because I just lost my job. So I joined him, and then to try or to seek the opportunity here. But after I applied the week, and then they reply to offer interview to me. So everything is new to me, and but just don't be afraid and try to do some research, learn the stuff, and you will know how to start it on. And it's good to me that YouTube is everywhere now, so you can just search tutorial easily.
True,
and,
guys. YouTube is everywhere.
Yeah, you can know the things as fast
as
you just
learn
stay at home and just
whatever
try
you
to
need.
ask people to help. But actually, if you try a few minutes to study the thing and to start it on, and you can just start it.
Yeah.
Just get started.
I've talked about this topic with a few other people as well.
Good
and
advice.
It sounds like the best way to do it is to do the research and do the work.
To get New Zealand citizenship, you must first obtain a resident visa and live in the country for at least 5 years. Applicants must spend at least 240 days in New Zealand during each of the last 5 years, a total of 1,350 days. Pass character and language test and intend to keep living there. Yeah, that's I mean, that's not a big ask. I mean, if you want to be a citizen, you better live there. And at least it's language test. I mean, that's English. That's easy. It's harder to become a Swedish citizen now. They're gonna make it very similar to what you just described in for New Zealand, but you have to learn Swedish, right? And you gotta pronounce deck as dick. Yeah.
As much as you can, but at the same time, don't be shy about asking questions after you've done a little research on something.
For US, it's pay around 5K.
It's not good
No,
to
that's
just
not.
ask-
There's no way that's true. Is that true? Claude. Let's ask Claude. How to become a US citizen? Keep the answer very short. Let's see. Becoming a US citizen typically happens through naturalization. The basic path, get a green card, permanent residency first, and then hold it for 5 years or 3 years. If married to a US citizen, you must have lived in the US continuously, be 18 plus, show good moral character, pass an English and civics test, and then take the oath of allegiance. You apply with a form N400. Other routes, citizenship by birth or through US citizen parents. Sometimes automatically. Since rules and processing details change, check uscis.gov for current specifics. Oh, you said us, not US. I see.
Questions and not do any research and not
Just with
try
a green
to
card.
figure things out.
I
by
mean, it
yourself.
seems like even with a green card, you have to have been married for 3 years. If you're a green card holder, I guess, yeah. I mean, you can buy it, but that's not $5,000. That's $5 million. I think you can buy it from Trump. You can buy it for $5 million from Trump.
But it's also not good to just figure everything
How to become
by
an
yourself and not
Oriat
ask for
citizen.
questions if you're struggling. So, I mean, it sounds like that would be kind of what you're saying, right? It's like do some research
Just log
and then
in.
also
Yep.
ask questions if you really can't figure something out after, a little while. Does that sound about right?
Yes, yeah, that is how you learn. If you are shy to everything and you just stuck yourself, then it never happen. It never go well. So you need both.
Yep.
Yeah, as you say, and I totally agree. That is just my learning path. Yep.
Nice. Well, very cool. Yeah, certainly a lot of really cool work that you and your team have been up to lately. I know, listen, if you guys are Houdini artists and you love no trees, you're going to love the passive tree in Path of Exile. It is the most crazy,
Hell
beautiful, complex tree of logic you've ever seen. A really cool game, really great work. I'm a big fan of the work that you and your team have done. And thanks for joining today, Titles. It's been great hanging out and talking
Nice.
about
Titles. Oh my god, he has such a cool name. Titles Chan. That's so cool.
Yeah, thank you very much to invite me.
Nice.
Absolutely.
All right,
I'll see you guys later.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Here's link again. That was fun. Okay, there was one more thing that they uploaded, right? They uploaded the expedition exploring the ocean. What is this?
In the ruins of Alder League, logbooks of past ocean encounters you might find.
Here, we'll check this out. But first, Pog book. Let me grab a quick coffee, and then we'll check this out. And then maybe find some POE 2 soundtrack, actually. Okay, what? Did they go to harvest and roast the coffee by hand? No. Bro, I have a coffee machine. It's pretty fast. I can't really make it faster than this. It's from scratch. Everything from beans to cup, okay? Oh my god, I went to a food truck to have breakfast this morning, and there was like a tourist group, and they were getting info about the coffee place like next to there, and I was just having my breakfast there and like listening to this tourist group. I was getting a breakfast show. It was perfect. You're melting. Oh no, it's 32. Wait, where are you from? Already 32, bro? It's May. Jesus, are you in Spain or Italy or something? Damn, it's so nice weather here. Oh my god, it's 17 degrees, slightly sunny. It's perfect. Philips Silent Brew. It's DeLonghi Eletta Explorer. It's called, I think. Just weather decided to XD. Yeah, global warming. It's probably nothing. It's fine. Oh. And then the tourist group was learning about this coffee place there. Apparently this coffee place decided to be like the best coffee in Gothenburg. And then they like set up their own like roastery right there, like next to it. And then the tourist group went in there into the roastery. I almost followed them. Sneak into the tourist group. Learn about the local coffee. Free show, yeah. I couldn't have got it was literally only old people. And before you say, yeah, I am old also, but not that old. It was like 60-plus-year-old people. It was like it was a retired group. Okay, I could not have sneaked in. I'm a nephew. Yeah, I'm just a helper in the back. I'm helping my grandpa. And then they turn around like, who are you with? Just my grandpa in the front there. R word? Wait, what is that? Retired? Is that the R word? Okay. By POE 3 or 4, you might be there. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's check this out.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Jonathan Rogers, game director on Path of Exile 2.
Highly regarded as
In the ruins of Alder
retired.
Logbooks are seeing some big changes. It's time to go seafaring like true explorers. Yes, you can explore the ocean.
Yes.
To the southeast of the Atlas lies a vast ocean with new environments to discover and treasures to unearth. In the ruins of Alder, while doing expedition encounters, you might find logbooks, and by using these on the ocean,
When our patch notes, probably tomorrow. Okay, so you click the boat icon.
a small part of it will be revealed. As the fog recedes, you'll discover many new islands, most of which you won't have seen before.
Headland.
And all of them will contain expedition encounters.
Stagnant Basin, 34% increased expedition explosive placement range. Okay.
In these encounters, you'll need to blow up the remains of buried Kalgurans, bringing them back to life only to slay them again and steal their loot. Expeditions now also include the Ruins of Alder crafting remnants, granting immense opportunities with a wide selection of recipes. But there's more than just the buried dead. Each island has all sorts of things to find and explore.
Jesus. They said it would be extreme archaeology. Yeah, but that's for the rest of the... It's not for the logbook one. Like, when the whole map is a logbook, you don't want extreme archaeology because you're going to blow up like 10% of the map. Well, extreme archaeology marks that it's still there, but it's for the regular in-map small expedition things.
In the bleached shoals, you'll discover siren eggs throughout the area, as well as clams that contain a surprising amount of riches.
Okay.
As you destroy the eggs, siren spawn will emerge from the water. Be careful. If you destroy enough eggs, the siren herself will arrive to defend her children.
Ooh.
On this craggy peninsula, you can find another camp of the kin, hiding in their hovels. Blowing them up should get them out of there.
Okay.
And while you're at it, you can free some of their caged beasts.
What? Jesus.
They've even caged some exiles in order to watch them fight with each other. Why not blow them up too?
Oh, there's exiles. Okay. They're not wearing a mage blood. I'm out.
In this inland heath, you will find a gigantic remnant with a series of smaller runestones. Each one you blow up will activate another slot on the massive remnant.
Did you guys see that there are people saying there's too much content? Yeah, I was one of those people.
Allowing you to craft almost any recipe.
Oh, wait, what?
Series of small... In this inland heath, you will find a gigantic remnant with a series of smaller runestones. Each one you blow up will activate another slot on the massive remnant, allowing you to craft almost any recipe.
Giga craft at the end.
But there's still many more. Free trap wisps, blow open root doors, even raise ancient precursor technology. In order to explore the ocean further, we'll need to acquire more logbooks by killing runic monsters, indicated by large flagpoles around the dig site. With each logbook, you can explore more of the ocean, and you can go as deep as you like.
Okay.
There are
More
ancient
ocean.
vaults, a bunch of new bosses, all sorts of underground areas,
Verisium.
and a few other surprises. There's just so much to see and explore.
Damn.
So join us for the release of The Return of the Ancients on May 29th.
You don't need to carry items to craft. I think it's all in your... It's all in map, right? This thing... This is all like built into these like this. Yeah, I don't think you're carrying any of this. This is just part of whatever rules you have access to from blowing up things further up the chain. Is what you just pick something. It's like a beastcraft or whatever that's like in the map, right? I don't think you have to carry anything. No, you activate a rune and then another one, and then it keeps adding down. Like down the chain, and then in the end you can craft some big thing.
But there's still
it's like a big loot explosion.
many more. Free trap wisps, blow open root doors, even raise ancient precursor technology. In order to explore...
Yeah, like Mark was talking about this in the Q&A, that...
many more technology. A series of small...
Like... The remnants on the way have like different effects. Like, so you craft something there and then one of them gets transferred down the chain. And you can like, based on like what the other remnants are, you can make the last one like really juicy, but it also might be really hard or whatever, right? Like, I don't know if I can explain this well enough. But let's say this is A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, right? These are like the runes or whatever. And you meet your first remnant, and it's like A, B, and then the C. C is like purple, and if you complete it, the C will roll over to down the chain to the next remnant. So the next remnant is A, B, C, and D, but the D is purple. So now you kind of lock that in, and then you go down, and then you have A, B, C, D, and then the next one, let's say C is purple, but you already have C logged in, so you don't want to do that first. You want to do, and then so this might change the order in which you want to do them, or which rune you want to like select to do or skip or whatever, because it's just gonna make the next one harder without adding extra reward. I don't know if that makes sense the way I explained it, but like, I think only one of the runes that is possible to go further down the chain, and so you might want to skip some, or I don't know, if you can handle it, just do everything. But yeah, I mean, I think every rune will also drop loot when you do it. Like, it's not just the final one. Like,
on the massive rim, activate another slot. Each one you blow up will activate another slot on the massive rim.
Each one you blow up will activate.
Any recipe.
Yeah.
But there's still many more.
I just wish, I hope that like when you mouse over, you have like some info, because like what the fuck does any of this mean? Like what are these names? Are we supposed to learn this? Like, surely if you mouse over or you click it, there's gonna be like another window here that shows like what you get, right? Like, I don't know.
There's still many more. Free trap wisps.
Yeah, they're just hiding it, probably. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I think you're gonna have some sort of bestiary book compendium or whatever, where you can look up all the stuff that you've already discovered, and you have to discover them once, and then you know everything from then, or like you can look it up in game. I don't think they want. I think they've already made that mistake many times in the past. I don't think they want you to go out of game for stuff like this. Like, they're building all this stuff in, they're building the builds in now. I think if they add something like that, something like this into the game, they want you to be able to look it up in game, not having to go to some third-party source. Compendium for the, I mean, POE 2DB has all the info as usual, whatever they showed or they data mine or whatever. Like, you can look up, for example, the alloys that they showed, the runic alloy, imbued alloy, some runes, warding rune, some new gems. Like, this is the new stuff that's in the. That's that I think is from the trailer. Mage Blood. Wait, why did they assume it's a heavy belt? Also, they showed the art. They showed the art of Mage Blood. They could update that. I think I tweeted this. Here. Boom. They could use this for Mage Blood. Mega Blood. hard to tell on a photoshopped image, retard. Guys. Mega Blood. Wild Protector. Is the new unique here from the Facebreaker or what they showed yesterday? Oh, they have Twisted Empyrean. No, they haven't updated Facebreaker yet. No, it is here. Facebreaker is here. Nice, yeah. The Wither moment. It's just funny. Alright, let's see. Do we have POE 2 soundtrack from Camille? Any new ones? Path of Exile 2 soundtrack. Let's see. POE 2 OST. Path of Exile 2 music. Boom. Ooh, the Return of the Ancients is here. Oh, we have 6-7 tracks available. Damn. Okay. Camille the Goat. Yep. Stop. Okay, I stopped. What's up? Just kidding. Banging. 9 out of 11 tracks. It's 1 out of 6, 7. Okay, nice. Next. We'll probably add most of these. Early access preview. Select all except. Damn. Patch notes is tomorrow, most likely. Music to eat siren eggs too. Okay, this one's very intense, but dude, there is one. There's. I think it's from last patch. I wonder if I hope it's in one of these. It's from the trailer, from the 0.4 trailer. I just hope it's in one of these videos. Let's see if I can find it. Videos. This is Mirage League. ExileCon. Is it in this?
I
Yeah, it
desire
is.
more than what this mortal flesh could provide me. And so now, my darling, I am yours.
This. Bro. That is so good. Okay, next.
Welcome back, Exiles, to the Q&A portion.
What? No. Oh, it's maybe this one. Val Ruins? The evil trumpets, yeah. Or trombones, or whatever, yeah. You can go as deep as you like, be a sub-notification. Wait, what? Wait, someone in YouTube just had a YouTube chat, just had a great idea. Is it in this? Is it in the... in this?
Hi,
Stop.
I'm Jonathan Rogers, Game Director on Path of Exile 2. In the ruins of Alderley, logbooks are seeing some big changes. It's time to go seafaring like true explorers. Yes, you can explore the ocean. To the southeast of the Atlas lies a vast ocean with new environments to discover and treasures to unearth. In the ruins of Alder, while doing expedition encounters, you might find logbooks, and by using these on the ocean, a small part of it will be revealed. As the fog recedes, you'll discover many new islands, most of which you won't have seen before, and all of them will contain expedition encounters. In these encounters...
Okay, no, it's probably at the end.
...poles around the dig site. With each logbook, you can explore more of the ocean, and you can go as deep as you like.
Fuck, the music is so loud in the background, but...
Logbook, you can explore more of the ocean, and you can go as deep as you like. And you can go as deep as you like.
You can go as deep as you like. Nice, okay. Okay, this might be a bit too silent. So that area is only expedition. You can't play other mechanics. Yes, that's how it works. So if you go bottom right of the Atlas, all of these are maps that are specifically, that are logbooks from before. So when you put in a T16 Waystone here, you will enter and it's gonna be a logbook. So there's explosions, you go down the chain, all that. If you don't want to do this, you just never go this way. And everywhere else in the Atlas, you can do everything else. But the logbooks, instead of just being like a different type of map that you put into a different NPC and you go to a different, like instead of being this weird convoluted thing, it's gonna be like the bottom right of the Atlas, basically. Okay, this one's a bit too silent. Next. Oh, this might be the trombone one. Let's see. A series of considerable assets. How were there so many Jonathan interviews ahead of the 0.5 release? No one's asking about more agency with layout show. Because those interviews were not by juicers. They are by journalists who play through the campaign, if that. This is it! Nice. This is it. It's in this one. Hell yeah. Alright, we're adding this one for sure. This one's epic. When is the Gazi DM interview? 23rd. Okay, it's past the patch notes. Okay, that's good. We get a post patch notes interview. Oh my god, this is a banger. All right, next. Temple. What? Atsiri, Atsiri. Translate to English. Atsiri, Atsiri. Atsiri, Atsiri. Patch notes tomorrow. Yeah. My chat broke for 2-3 minutes, but never said reconnecting. Oh no. I used to get that here every once in a while. Alright, this is very nice too. Very Atsiri ambience. Alright, what about the Last of the Druids trailer? Do you like the direction they're going with tiered currency? I don't have like really. I think I do. I used to really like it. Now, I don't think I have a strong feeling one way or another. They said they're making the stuff, the perfect ones rarer because it's like a bit too common right now. So like you eventually like basically don't use the bottom ones like at all ever, except if you're like map spamming or whatever. And I like that rarity works on it, so yeah, I think I like it. Okay, it's the druid vibes. Yeah, I mean, Exalts and Chaos are really rare, but the Augments and the Transmutes are really common. Regals? Regals are also probably pretty common. Nice. Okay, yeah, the Druids. The Druids are good. Yeah, I don't remember if Regals are common or not. Yeah, this is a little Witcher vibes. Okay. Blood Fever. The Third Edict. Wait, what? Yeah, the base stuff, but the fact that there is no scouring orbs is what makes bases valuable, and it's what makes negative rarity farming or mid to negative rarity farming viable. So like, if they added a scouring orb, that would completely that would just make rarity a kind of a mandatory stat. Now you can do like none, and then you get some bases and some currency and some uniques, or you can get a lot of rarity to get higher tier currency and no bases, or you can get negative rarity to get a lot of bases and not much currency, or not much good currency. I don't know. Alt swimming is not that fun. Okay, this is a little too silent. Hold on. Scourge of the Skies. This is some boss fight. Are we doing only POE stuff for the playlist? No. Where? I have to go through these games. And then these games. And then these games. And that's it. And there's a couple tracks here I saved. So we're working through POE 2 right now. Okay, this is pretty good. It's short. This is short. Scourge of the Skies. The Excavation. Summer Game Fest, State of Play, 0.5 leg. Calamity I actually didn't like. I like the original Terraria soundtrack, and I have almost every track from that, except some boss fights. Calamity soundtrack I wasn't a big fan of. I think I skipped this. Okay, Kedge. We're trying to get a playlist of all the good stuff. Yes. I've been building my soundtrack playlist for like 10 years. It has 1,800 songs. And I go through game soundtracks and select specific tracks that I really like, one by one. That's how I've built it. And that's just the games that I currently have to go through. It's been a long process. I get anywhere from 10 to 70% of, you know, depending on the game. Got a link? Nope. It's not on any platform that I can link to. Most of it is available on YouTube, I guess, but I don't have a YouTube playlist for it. Yeah, Harandar has some really nice soundtrack, yeah. Okay, I think I'm skipping this. Okay, Abyss. Well of Souls. Wait, can we put the bird here? There. The toucan on the screen. Oh, is this what plays when you go to the abyssal crafting place? The well? Oh, shit. Nah, I mean, it comes down to the game or the moment or whatever. Like, I have so much different, like, types of game soundtracks. Like, sometimes it's, like, epic orchestral. Sometimes it's just really silent background ambience. Like, it can fit whatever, like, especially if you're, like, playing an ARPG. You're just, like, mapping or you know, finding a boss or whatever. Yeah, this one is like too silent, too ambient, too background. This doesn't quite fit my vibe. This is probably gonna be most of the Abyss. Yeah, it's like this. This is like, you know. Skip. Vessel of Kulamak. Okay, this might be the boss fight then. Yeah, like it. I mean, I don't know. Let's check some example. Like, I'll play my playlist here. This is some chill Guild Wars. No, this is Oblivion. Right? Or like, let's see. Ragnarok Online. Or World of Warcraft Cataclysm. This.
Peg Comp greetings from Norway.
Peg Comp from Norway. Yo, why are you in Norway? Nice. What's up, Flinker? Thanks. 118. Jesus Christ. Hope you're doing well, man. What you doing in Norway? No way. That's pretty close to where I'm at. So if you ever want to visit Gothenburg, I can take you to some cool places to eat. You ever played Enderal, the dark RPG made in Skyrim's engine as a mod? No, I have not. The Orgrimmar theme song? Yeah, that's probably on the playlist. If not, I need to add it. I have a bunch of classic WoW. Orgrimmar theme. We'll write it down here. Traveling through Sweden actually, but only until Stockholm this time. Oh shit. Is there anything in Sweden you would recommend? I mean, if you like fast food, I would check out Bastard Burgers if you can. It's pretty good fast food if you're not a healthy eater, or if you wanna, yeah, it's a good burger. I mean, I'm guessing they have some in Stockholm, surely, because they have multiple in Gothenburg. So you live in Sweden? Not officially, no. Okay, back to this. I mean, he's not going to Sweden for fast food. I'm just like, I also actually Bene pasta. If you like pasta, they have some nice pastas, fresh local pasta. They probably have a bunch in Stockholm too. Surely, I think it started there. I don't know, like, what am I supposed to say? Go to a museum? I don't know. I have only been to Stockholm once for like half a day, and we haven't really done much, so what am I gonna recommend? Go to this and this museum? I don't know. I'm not a tourist, I guess. National park or monument? I mean, I don't know anything about Stockholm, so I don't know. But like in Gothenburg, there's a massive park, Slottskogen, I think it's called. It's like an insanely big park. Like you can walk around in there for hours. There's some moose. There's some animals in there, but only like animals. Like it's not a zoo. It's like animals that are local to this climate or whatever, and they have some. Yeah. Animal enclosures, but it's just a huge park. A flock of moosen. Yeah. Monuments. I don't even know monuments here in Gothenburg. Yeah. There's a great guitar museum. I went to a chair museum. Does that count? I don't know if I posted this anywhere. Did I post this somewhere? What is this? Oh, no. Oh, here. Here. There's a bunch of chairs. Or look at this chair. I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay, anyway. Okay, this one is more epic boss fight, kind of. But maybe not. Maybe I'm not adding this. Are you sure you didn't just wander into a furniture store? Yeah, I'm sure. How often do you get recognized in the streets of Gothenburg? Never. I mean, not never, but rarely. I mean, I'm just some guy. On the streets? I don't even think it happened on the streets before. Maybe once. But in the store, in the grocery store, I got recognized 3 times in the last few months. POE players don't go outside. I mean, some of them do. Yeah. Yeah, like total over the last like 2-3 or like a few years, maybe like 5 times or something like that. Yeah. Okay, not this one. The Prisoner. There was like 2 or 3 times where someone came by the next stream and they're like, "Oh, I saw you today here and here, but I just didn't want to bother you," or something like that. So like, I guess that if that counts, then maybe up to like 10 total in the last few years. But I go out a lot more now than I did like a year ago. Like we only moved our Swedish base to Gothenburg like a year ago. So, and I mean, we're not here all the time, but yeah, I go out a lot more nowadays, just walking around and stuff. It's very nice when it's nice weather. Gothenburg, yeah, Göteborg. Hinekora's Passage. Oh, this is the underground cave with the attribute quest, right? Yeah. Do you have a lot of GBG? I don't speak Swedish. I don't know. I can't tell. Everyone speaks English here, or like everyone can speak English here. So I don't know. No, feel free to ask. Whatever. I don't mind. I mean, this is my stream is always an AMA generally, unless we are doing something very specific and attention requiring. So feel free to ask whatever. I have an item for the meme museum, but unfortunately I'm not home today, so I can give it to you right now. It's a one that dropped to me day 2 of the league. Sure, save it. Save it or link it to me on Discord, and we can contact. We can log in whenever we're both available. What do you plan to play this season? Path of Exile 2. No, I'm not born in Sweden. I'm from Hungary. I wish I knew Swedish because my favorite band is from there and most of their music is in the Swedish language. Okay, this one's a... IRL streaming? No, I will never IRL stream. I think that's I mean I have a little bit in the past in Hungary, but like I think that's really annoying. I don't want to annoy other people shoving cameras in their face or whatever. Like I'm open to doing stuff like I don't know, in like a park or a hike in a forest or something. We've done that in the past, but like I'm not gonna be an annoying streamer with a camera on the street. Like people don't want to be on the internet. Like I just, that's not, no. Cooking, sure. Cooking at home, that works. Sure, that counts. If that counts as an IRL stream or just chilling stream, I guess. Or building a Lego or something. Yeah. Yeah. Laundry stream. Wow. Yeah. Okay, I kind of like this one. Hinekora's Passage. Yeah. I have done some cooking streams. Or we've done some cooking streams in the past. Like taco or pasta or something else. I don't know what else we cooked. Okay, this is nice. What was this? 15. The Prisoner? No, Hinekora's Passage. Torvien, Hand of the Savior. Okay, this is some boss fight. Cocking. Cooking, not cocking. What the hell is cocking? Make your own pasta. Yeah. We made, what did we make? No, I mean, we didn't make pasta from scratch. But, we made our own sauce. We made, what was it? Pesto, I think? Pesto pasta? Yeah. I don't think it's highlighted if it's... It was a long time ago, so... It was a long time ago, so yeah. Let's see. Highlights. Swedish candy tasting. No. Yeah, I don't think it's available anywhere. No. Good day, Demos. What's up? Okay, no, next. Benedictus, the first herald of Utopia. What's something that was very hard to get used to when getting to Sweden? Like something that was a certain way in Hungary, but totally different in Sweden? No, I don't think so. I prefer interacting in English anyway, so I can do that better in Sweden because more people speak English here. I don't even know what kind of... I mean, the countries are similar in a sense that they're both Europe but I mean, Sweden is more modern, more progressive, more ahead in terms of economic and development and whatever than Hungary, I guess. So I don't... Internet is the same. We've had good internet in Hungary for a long time. I've had fiber probably earlier than some people in Sweden. I don't know. That's not an issue. I'm not a very loud and bombastic person, and so like I think Swedish people are kind of reserved and respectful, and they keep to themselves, that type of thing. Like it's not the American way of like, shouting at each other in the street or whatever. Like I don't know, that's kind of a stereotype maybe, but like Hungary is not like that either. So it's I don't know, maybe a little bit more reserved here in Sweden. But I mean, I am also kind of I just keep to myself. I just listen to music or podcast or whatever. So it's not like that was any adjustment that I needed to make. Okay, this one is too much singing. Tavakai. Swedish English is easier to understand than British English. I mean, there is some more strong British accents, I guess. Doesn't matter what neighbors you have if you never go outside. I guess so. But I do go outside. I was talking about me? Okay, I see. Okay, no, not this. Next. Captain Hartlin. Oh, this is Act 1, I think. Right? This is nice. Yep. This is nice. All right. Arastas. Yeah, I mean, if you never go out, then it doesn't matter what what being outside is like if you're literally just at home all the time and order everything. But yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like it would be nice to just talk to random people. You know, just on the street or whatever. Not like streaming, just like a human connection thing. You know. Will we during group play this POE 2 league? Yeah. We have extremely isolated apartments, like thick boys. I'm the hey neighbor guy. If you have a job that requires you to leave your house, then you're infinitely more social than people who live their lives online. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, if you're forced to interact with people like 6-8 hours a day, then you're not looking for any extra thing, any extra socializing. You are like drained after that. Wolfric is the X1 boss. Yeah. No. Way of the Chieftain. Depends on the person, but it was definitely like that for me in my previous job. I get drained just thinking about interacting with people. Oh, this is the New Zealand thing where they recite some old thing. I don't know what it's called. There's a special word for this. The Aboriginal New Zealand people that did this shouting thing. What is this called? Maori. Yes, that one. Haka. You done with WoW? No. You're never done with WoW. You just take a break. Social anxiety is a big debuff. Unfortunately, I haven't found a cleanse yet. I mean, people's brains are different. I don't know. I still believe, even though I have no basis on which to believe this, but I believe that the brain is a muscle and you can work it out. And if you kind of force yourself into social situations, then you can get better at them. But I don't know how other people's brains work. I only have my own as an example, so it's hard to put yourself exactly in someone else's shoes or someone else's brain, right? That might just be a completely wrong belief. Like, yeah. Neuroplasticity, yeah. Oh, Dawn of the Hunt. Okay. I've cured my anxiety, depression just by reinforcing positive thinking more. Yeah, there is scientific evidence behind that. That if you just like are relentlessly positive and think positive thoughts and like not dwell too much on like negativity or whatever, then you're literally a happier person. Like there is some studies behind that. Like you're just like delusionally positive about things and like yeah. Be grateful for what you have. Yeah. My Twitch name is self-evident of my military service and such the alcohol associated, although it's not healthy to rely on alcohol to get through social situations. Yeah, I mean, alcohol is definitely a social glue or social lubricant, I guess, right? Not glue. It can help, but you can also, you know, fall into abuse. It's not good. Conductor, yeah. Okay, next. Utsal. Whenever I try to force myself to be positive, it always feels like I'm just being naive. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. You're like, you know, just be positive anyway. Fuck it if it's naive. You're gonna have like a more positive like outlook or whatever. Doesn't mean that you should ignore data completely. Like, but there is something. I don't know if it's the same study or some other one, but like. Some people like obsessively look at their like daily data, like Apple Health data or whatever, and because of that data, even though that of course data is correct and you know you can, but they dwell too much on it. Like you wake up and you're like, oh okay, I'm kind of rested, I slept okay, and now I look at my Apple Health data and like, oh shit, I slept 6.5 hours and I woke up 7 times. Wait, that's not good. That's less than optimal. Blah blah. Okay, so I slept. Okay, so today I'm gonna be tired, and now you're in this mindset of like, oh actually. I didn't sleep well, even though you kind of feel like, oh, I'm kind of rested. I kind of slept enough. It's fine. But then you're like obsessing over the nobody panic. Yeah. Like I think data is awesome, and I'm a data-driven person. I'm tracking a bunch of stuff about like myself or whatever, and it's nice to look at like the overall big picture or whatever, or like. Okay, how much I slept on average over the last week or over the last month or over the last 6 months or whatever, or how much steps I have or whatever, but like obsessing over individual single data points and then like making emotional decisions based on that or whatever, or like thinking about, oh no, I didn't do enough today or yesterday or whatever, now it's gonna be bad. Like you can't live like that. That's too much. How much for the POE Ultra Pro Max plan next league? $0. 0 gold. Try to stay away from electronic devices for a week and you'll see how... I don't believe in anything like that. I don't believe that electronic devices are inherently unhealthy. Like, you can abuse everything. You can abuse your phone and, you know... get stuck in some stupid fucking brainless broad scrolling. Of course, that's not good. But I don't think just because you have AirPods next to you or whatever, you're getting brain cancer from the 5G evil forces or something. I think we would have a scientific consensus about that at this point. There's billions of people who've lived with phones and other electronic devices around them. Can't pay for POE. Oh my god. Do I need to have a paywall command? I'll make a paywall command, okay? New command, exclamation mark, paywall, response. No. Okay, done. Exclamation mark, paywall. How about doom scrolling YouTube shorts with brain-out content like Tung Tung Sahur 24/7? I don't consume any short form video content at all. And I don't recommend anyone does. Exception is maybe a single linked one on if someone links specifically something relevant to a discussion or whatever on Discord or whatever, but like I don't have any apps on my phone that have short form video content. Technically YouTube does, but I don't watch YouTube shorts. I don't have TikTok. I've never had TikTok. I don't have Instagram, and my Twitter feed is super fucking regulated too. It's basically only text or some images or images and text. Like, I would say if I scroll Twitter for 2 hours, you might see like a couple of short form video, and it's generally like from a podcast or a lecture or a like some founder showing off their new AI tool or something like that. Like, yeah, I don't browse short form video. Clip function from long format video. No. Yeah. My list of short form video content on YouTube is I watched endless short clips from Sopranos or Better Call Saul. Yeah, but like I've already watched the show, so why would I watch clips of a show I've already watched? I can just rewatch the show if I want to. Like why? Like I don't know. Your attention is like so hijacked if you watch like a lot of short form. You're like stuck in this dopamine loop. Okay, this is too ambient. I already watched them. I just like to open a random clip. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not telling you what to do or how to spend your time. It's up to you. I know a lot of people watch short form content, like most people. probably more than 60-70% of people are regularly watching short form video content. Kind of random, but any instance checking out MDI? Maybe. I've seen some parts of some stream where they are doing like these time trials of like doing like a lower key like a 15, and then they're just like trying to see who can run it faster. I don't understand the point system or like how they, but yeah, maybe the finals, sure, yeah. This POE teaser, no, obviously short YouTube videos that you watch one at a time when like a new teaser comes out or whatever. That's what I mean when I say consuming short form content is opening up TikTok or YouTube Shorts and sitting there for an hour and fucking scrolling and watching that's what I mean, right? Like obviously if someone links you a 1-minute clip of some podcast or I don't know, like a cat meme on the meme channel on Discord, like 3 of them per day or something, that's not yeah. I mean the actual scrolling. Are you planning on exploring the ocean? Yes, you can go as deep as you like. Rasmus?
Each logbook, you can explore more of the ocean, and you can go as deep as you like. The ocean, and you can go as deep as you like.
You can go as deep as you like. Just saying, you know. Okay, let's add exclamation mark paywall to the title. It's very important, apparently. Oh, this is nice. The Trial of Chaos actually has a nice soundtrack. Yo, it's kind of cool. Alright, Hunting Grounds, let's see. Ooh, this is Act 1, right? Or early Act 2? I think this is Act 1. Act 1 has some awesome soundtrack. Is there a going deep limit on the map where your memory explodes after? I don't think anyone has got that far on the Atlas to reach anything like that, no? I just tested Siege Cascade build after nerfs. Even now it's super strong. Okay. Siege Cascade. Is there footage of this build somewhere? Feel free to link it. I'll search for it. Siege Cascade POE 2. Face tank everything.
If you're like me... off hitting a AoE ability to a monstrous high damage AoE clearing ability. The Tactician also does provide us persistent buffs at 50% less reservation and 8%.
Yeah, it's pretty focused,
we're able
but
to run a ton of auras on top of that. Anything from Mirage Archer to give us an additional entire siege cascade, Eternal Rage to have full rage at all times, a war banner, as well as charge regulation and
banner abuse, poggers. Yeah. Any particular ascendancy you're linked towards? Yeah, Ritualist. How do you have 3 rings? Hunting grounds. Okay, this is nice. Farmlands. Goblin mode. My OCD yearns for microtransactions. I mean, they're adding fragment tab, so that's gonna be nice for stash space. Where's the? How does the tablet tab look? I forgot. There's like one for, or oh, the fragment tab will have the tablets in, right? Right now there's no tablet tab, is there? Oh my god, this is the meme museum. Why is it called gear? The fuck? The 0 charge tablets. Yeah, there's currently no tab for what the fuck? Siege Cascade clears map very fast. About bosses, Zash dies in 3 to 4 seconds. And is constant perma stun because of Tactician Ascendancy. That sounds pretty good. Why does the paywall thing came out now? You could just paywall guide before and it's the same thing, no? Yeah, probably. Minion build? No. I have no plans yet for solo build after group. I don't know yet. Got kicked out of the main screen. Loading. Okay, this is the middle here. What? What? Nice. Keep going. Keep clicking. Go, 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 go. Okay, how long does this? Jesus. Oh, oh, he reached the end. I paywalled all my builds and you won't believe what happened. Okay, but what do we do in the video? The video is just me saying, no, I didn't. Just kidding. Oh. Jesus Christ. I bought all the builds, so you don't have to. Oh my god. Okay, this is Lackland boss fight. Yeah, I mean, people were talking about this on Discord. Like, you can't copyright a build, right? Like, what stops someone from buying a paywalled build for $2 and then open sourcing it? Do you think they're gonna get sued? Build giveaways. Oh my god. Like, what are they gonna do? Or, you know, if you want to be safe, what if I buy a build for $2 and then change one node on the tree, or change like one rare item? Now it's my build, and then I'm gonna share it for free. Like what? My build now. Like, I literally changed one attribute node on the tree. Look guys, here's my original build. It's free. Just swap the rings. just change one node. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you would have to you would have to be from the US. You would have to register your build code or your build, I don't know, with the copyright office. I don't even know if you can do that. And then you would have to file a civil suit for anyone that like shares your build or whatever. I don't know. NFT. Lawsuits over a build. Oh my god. Okay, this is the Devourer from Act 1. This is good. Freythorn, nice. If it's paywalled, it's a bad build. Yeah. Yeah, here's my legal team, specialized in POE build copyright lawsuits. Just kidding, it's Claude. Claude and Gemini, my legal team. This is Freythorn. Just copyright an entire sentence. You need to create an LLC and then petition the court to differentiate that your build isn't GGG proprietary, which you would lose. And in the obscene case you would win, then you could maybe trademark a build. I don't think you can trademark anything like that in a game that isn't your intellectual property. There's no way. Trademark is different. Copyright is the only possible argument you can make, but I don't know, even then. Okay, no, I think not Freythorn. What about the Executioner? Yeah, like you don't own anything in PoE. Like you don't even own your account, or like you don't even own the game, right? You have a license to play the game, basically. Generally, you don't own any game nowadays. You are buying a right. Like if you buy a game, you're buying a right to use their servers and play the game or whatever. Like the owning the disc and all that stuff is I think is long gone. You will be able to copyright as it's digital. A trademark is your only option. No, that's wrong. You can copyright YouTube videos. You can file a register register the work at the copyright office. You can literally do that with a YouTube video. Ethan Klein did this because he knew people are gonna react to his video, so he filed it before releasing the video. He filed it. He registered it with the copyright office, and he copyrighted his YouTube video, which is a digital work. It's not a trademark. And then 3 people reacted to his videos maliciously, like specifically saying, "Hey, don't watch Ethan's main video. I will watch it here on stream. Watch my stream instead. Don't watch his video. Don't support him. Just watch it here. We'll hate watch it together." And then Ethan sued all those 3 people because he pre-registered it. All right, not the Executioner, I think. the perfect trap. A red veil. Oh shit. I think 2 of those are settled now. I don't know if the 3rd one is moving on or what's happening. Trial of Sekama. Oh, I farmed so much Sekama. I must. Is that in here? Surely it's gonna come up. There was already a Trial of Chaos here. Yeah. Trial of Sekama is probably coming up. I do like Sekima's. It's chill. Chill gameplay. But other than the carries and the big rare drop, it's not very rewarding on the base. Especially later, especially in a Temple League when there's a lot of currency coming from Temple and you can't get any like special thing except jewels. Maybe jewels have more value. Ethan requested a default judgment from the court as Frogan didn't show for the last hearing and missed the deadline. Unlucky. People are not running 4 or 5 minute runs. That's unhinged. That is some fucking temporalis speed. But yeah, I mean, you can, of course, but people are not gonna farm like that. They're gonna do like 10-15 minute runs. Even that is pretty fast, honestly. Yeah, I mean, Temple is good. I farmed a lot of Temple, both in the first patch and some in the last patch. It's nice. Okay, not the Veil, I think. What about the Mud Burrow? Ooh. Ooh. This is like the first dungeon in the game. Yeah, I mean, once you learn the layouts and you have a fast character and you don't think about the decisions at the end, you can do really fast runs. And you have good relics, one-shot everything. There is a lot of movement involved, so whatever lets you run fast, or roll fast, or teleport fast, is very important in Sekima. And then single target damage. You don't need any clear, because the only things you're fighting is like a couple of trash mobs, a couple of rares, and bosses. That's it. So you only need single target. So you can have like big cooldowns, stuff where all the bosses have like some startup animations, so you can like pre-stack stuff. So anything like that will do really well in Sekima. This is nice. I like this one. The Mud Burrow. Railroad. The music list is progressing fast. Not really. We haven't even gone through one game today. It's been like 2 hours. Okay, we need to start speedrunning. Oh, this is just gravel. This is nice, I think. Or last time it was Spyro. Yeah, I mean, last stream we went through like this many games, maybe. Yeah, Witcher 3 waiting room. Yeah, we might get there. Okay, yeah, Grellwood, sure. How far are we from KCD2? Is that Kingdom Come Deliverance? That's already on the playlist, so that's already done. It's really good. I got like half of those songs. There's really good conversion rate from KCD2. Yeah. Knights of Honor. Alright, it's time to go through one game and add 7 more games to the bottom of the list. Please, guys. Stop. Chill. Okay, Ogem Manor. You'll get to Star Citizen before it comes out. When does Star Citizen come out? This is like the list of books to read. Add 5 books, read 1. Yeah. Clarobscure is already, I have one song from it. Most of it is not really fitting the vibe I'm going for, so... Oh yeah, this is good. This is the Zesht fight. This is good. Gift of the truck racing towards a bollard but never hitting it. Yep. Yeah, they like spent like hundreds of millions on it, right? And it's still not out. The Queen of Filth. Oh, this is the boss from that Act 3 zone. Nice, yeah. Queen of Filth, sure. Titan Grotto, Act 2. It's a boss. I think it's a truck. I think I know that the truck, the GIF he's talking about. GIF of truck almost hitting pole. Yeah, it's a truck. It's this one. Okay, not this. Cemetery, Act 1. It's probably too silent. Forge Master. Mech Tool. Oh no, this is Molten Vault boss, guys. Any thoughts on the new shield as base for a build? We talked about that a few days ago, like 2 days ago? No, 3 days ago. Whenever we watched that on stream, we were kind of discussing that. Nothing, but I'm not a build creator. I don't know. It's probably doable. You can probably make a build around the shield for sure. Dead Cells. I think we've already gone through that, yeah. Or if not, it's on the list already. Cells. Yeah, I think we've already gone through that. Battlefield 6? I don't know. That's probably not safe for YouTube. This is nice. I like this. The Forge Master. Alright, sure. Okay. The Black Chambers. This is Doriani's levels. Should swap OSRS with the new RuneScape. There's OSRS is on the list already somewhere. Probably. Yeah. I should swap it with Run Escape 3. Put it here. Run Escape. Coffee. I think I'm out of coffee. Quake 2? No, that's not the vibe. Okay, no, too ambient. Too much singing. Arbiter of Ash. Which place are adding these? 2, is that the soundtrack one? Yes, but it's not, there's no link to it. Whatever link I have is very old and outdated. Transistor, we've already gone through that. And Bastion also. Okay, no. Halani Gates. Act 2. Coffee is awesome. Okay, this is nice. This is the desert memes. Act 2. Hell yeah. This is Alien Rave indeed. Are Passionals coming out today? Nope. Most likely tomorrow. Okay, next. Temple of Kopek. 2 billion belt ID Gamba. What belt? You have Lineage 2? Lineage 2 is already on the playlist. Or rather, tracks that I picked out of Lineage 2 is already on the playlist, yeah. Screams of the Desiccated. It's on YouTube. Here. There. Mage blood. That would be weird if they make it another item, like the shrine belt. That would be weird if that was mage blood here. But imagine if it has shrine effect. Oh my god! And you can combine it with the shrine mace or whatever. Mage blood gives you a ring slot. 4 rings. Oh my god. I guess it's two ambient. How do you have 4 rings and 2 ameliolates? Nah, it's not gonna be. Mark said it's insane. I don't think Mark would say that. He knows not to oversell things. He knows to set expectations. He's smart. He's been there for many years. He's gone through many launches. Mark is incredibly plugged in. He wouldn't say that it's insane if it's not. He wouldn't. I don't think he would say it's insane if it's some duck shit like, oh, you have some charm effect. Like, no way. No way. It's just charm effect. Said it's a divine sync? Yeah, he said it's insane. Also. Okay, not this. Kath. Desert. Any more desert theme? It lets you pick a POE 1 ascendance. 100% more charm effects. What would that even do? There's no good charm. Like, there's charms that give you buffs, but you're not... Charm effect doesn't give you effect on those buffs. Like, it's not gonna give you more movement speed from the cat charm or whatever, because the cat charm, like, gives you the buff of the cat. So unless it's buff effect or I don't know, like... Yeah, the golden... Yeah, you're not gonna put a mage blood on so that your 15 rarity golden charms that last for 1 second have 30 rarity instead. Like, what the fuck? No. Okay, I mean, this is kind of nice. My best guess is like Screams of the Desiccated, except instead of shrine, it gives you have silver flask effect. But you're reaching into POE 1. Like, these effects, these flasks don't exist in this game. So, like, they would have to make the thing that exists in this game first to, like, yoink its effect. Like, you can't just be like, Mage Blood gives you the silver flask effect from another game. Like, that's not how they designed this game. Could be buffs to socketables. Yeah, I could imagine that it's like buff effect for a slot or something. Socket effect for socketed, yeah, for a certain slot. I could imagine that. But that's not really a divine sync, unless it rolls the range of the socket effect and the slot. Because if it's just the slot and you divine it, then it's like a 1 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or whatever. Like, that's not a divine sync. Yeah, that could be.
Helicopter, helicopter. I think you are very cool, and I like you a lot.
Thank you, Chuck. Nice. Okay, Kath is nice. It's more a chill desert theme. All right, Temple of Chaos. Hidden modifier. If you look at the art, it has red, blue tubes. It definitely interacts with flasks. Does it? Yeah, it does have 2 tubes. I don't know if it's red or blue. I can't really tell. It's obviously going to be this. Charm effects. No. Do you think this would warrant Mark saying it's insane? Oh, increase movement speed per active charm. Yeah, that would be insane. Okay, this would warrant insane. Sure. So, what? Up to 60% movement speed. And all your charms are up, including unique charms, I guess. Sure. How would that be a diff sync? This is a 1 in 31 divine roll on the movement speed alone. So, that's how. I mean, this is a made-up thing that someone just... This would absolutely be a divine sync. No, it's not confirmed. This is someone's fucking tinfoil head theory, okay? Guys.
And you can go as deep as you like.
You can go as deep as you like, okay? Okay, I wasn't paying attention to this. Temple of Chaos. That's very, very silent. Okay. It's 100% confirmed. You don't like it deep? Well, then you just don't go deep. You can go as deep as you like. You don't have to go deep. It's just an option. You have the opportunity to go as deep as you like. You can go shallow. Okay, the village. Yeah, you can. 100% confirmed. Uh-huh. No, skipping this. Trial Master? Oh, shit. But we do have a confirmed information that we don't take into account here. On the screen, they showed there is a new character slot where the trinket is in POE 1. Yes, and that's not enough info to do anything. Okay, this slot, if you Photoshop it a little bit and you highlight it or whatever, this has the, what do you call it, the outline of the heist trinket from POE 1, okay? And we know that it's also in the same position as the heist trinket. Although we know that heist is not coming this league to POE 2, so this might just be a dev build that has the slot here, or it might be another charm slot, we don't know. They kind of locked themselves into a thing here with these 3 charm slots, so it could be a 4th charm slot, I guess, but yeah, there's the trinket outline, the heist trinket outline here, so I don't think you can glean too much information from this. POE Noob is back. What's up? When you say that Mage Blood would have to be a divine sync, is it just because of the divine range on the item, or how expensive it would be? So expensive doesn't mean that it's a divine sync. Even if it's 1,000 divines in the whatever economy, that's not a sync. Sync means divines have to be used on it to be good or better or whatever. A divine sync or exalt sync or whatever in this game means that it eats a lot of that resource, thereby making that resource more or less available and more valuable, right, by extension. Yeah, like just because it's a rare drop and it's expensive, that doesn't make it a sync. That just means that people hoard the resource and then buy it for that much. But it doesn't remove those divines from the economy if it's just expensive and rare. It just transforms them into another player, right? If you think so, yeah. I'm thinking. What are you thinking about? Okay, I don't know if I want to add the Trial Master. I think we're skipping the Trial Master. The Elder Scrolls 6 reveal at Summer Game Fest. another drone flyby over the thing and then 6 more years of development, I'm ready. Let's go. When did that come out? Elder Scrolls 6 announcement. Damn. 7 years. 2018. Basically 8 years ago. Guys, it's almost ready. Maybe. Or not. Official announcement trailer. Nice. Ooh, Dreadnought.
Twister build.
What is this? New Spirit Walker Ascendancy looks absolutely insane.
Dial to 11. Where were you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we've watched this. We watched the reveal. Yeah. I'll buy this game for my son, who wasn't even born for the first announcement. Yep. Okay, Doriani. Oh, Doriani has cool soundtrack, I think. 0.2 PTSD. I didn't fly. I skipped that. GG. I feel like they were put in a position where they had to say something rather than nothing. Who, the Elder Scrolls people? Oh, I don't know anything about that, or why that is, or... yeah. Okay, Doriani is nice, I think. It's pretty long, actually. Okay. Modon. What is the Modon Quarry? You think there's a trailer remaster coming up for Elder Scrolls 6 trailer? It's time. It's pretty old now. What's your favorite supporter pack? I don't have one. I don't know. This is nice. Yeah. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done with POE 2 music. What's your favorite bird? Oh shit. I don't think I have one either. That bird that imitates sounds and they can make like they can make the sound of anything they hear. Bird. Jungle bird imitating sounds. No, not parrot. Lie bird. If this is some edited fake shit, like there's no way. But this bird is real. He actually can make, like, he's imitating fucking chainsaw sounds and whatever, and it's like not fake. There's like no way. Yeah, there you go. That's my favorite bird. I guess. The chainsaw bird. Like, if this wasn't on BBC official channel, you'd be like, okay, this is some AI generated shit or some meme edits for YouTube. But like, this is a real bird. The chainsaw bird. Yep. That one. I guess it's the lie bird. He's lying. Can you do it? No. You got the early access vocal folds. Yeah, it's a good model. It's a good voice model, sir. Looks inside. It's a Libird. Okay, Viper Napuatsi is good. It's good music. Yeah. Next. Tomb of the Consort. Fight is bugged with the tactician pin ascendancy because the pin all animations are broken and face transitions with comets and thrusting spears from guards are swapped with each other, while Napuatsi flying in T-pose. We've had so many issues with the fight in group play, like people getting stuck outside the guard's wall, and then or the boss getting stuck outside, like all sorts of weird yeah. Did you know you can parry Viper's aerial bombardment? No, I didn't. Running through the forest in the middle of the night and hearing the chainsaw noise. Yep. Mythos is a beer. That's what the normies think. Followed by a camera and car alarm. Jesus. It's a bad dream. This is the craziest soundtrack in POE, or the Draven fight. The Chimeral Wetlands. This is nice. This is very nice so far. Ooh. Very spooky. Damn. In the jungle. There's the bird. The camera shutter sound. At night. Someone just took a picture of you in the jungle. Okay, this is nice. This is very nice. Okay, probably not the town. Yeah, no, not the town. Thanks for the chainsaw bird. That was amazing. Nice. Scooby-Doo chase music. No. Ooh, this is nice. I mean, that was the party play rate. They have like negative focus on that. I don't know. I think more people play at least in a 2-player. Like more people group up in PoE 2 than in PoE 1 would be my guess. Especially with like the couch co-op stuff or whatever. I mean, they just added 2 uniques that are like specifically group focused. I mean, that's 2 out of 40, but both of these are videos. Okay, this is a banger. Jamanra. These, right?
Hi.
Hi.
Dreams. A giant aid. I flask use.
This.
So instead,
this is like
passively apply right of restoration.
This. Honor. It's buff circle. It works for allies. Like they specifically say this at the end, right?
In addition to affecting you. You may want to consider using both of these when playing with your friends, especially when used together. Serve as a powerful combo for supporting your allies. You'll be able to find reverie.
See? They think about this stuff. Alright. Yeah, we talked about Facebreaker earlier. It's interesting. But you have to like level it up by killing every boss with it, and then it's gonna be like 240 to 330 damage or something. Hi. You can turn an image into a spectrogram and then let the bird team let the bird learn that sound. Now I have a bird that has an image saved as sound. Oh, this is Sekimo. Yeah, Trial of Sekimos. Oh, the Google thing was here. Oh my god, can I find this? Wait. Google I/O. Oh no, I have to find that. They introduced some new models yesterday on with Google I/O. Where's the anti-gravity? I don't know if anyone saw that. Oh my god, that shit is so funny. I wonder if they edited it out yet. Oh my god, they posted so much. Android Studio anti-gravity. They have like a 12-minute demo of anti-gravity. Where is it? Oh no. They posted so much. Oh my god. Gemini for science. Oh, this is still Sakamo? Yeah, it is. "19 hours ago." Oh my god. Patch notes are out? What? No, they're not. Good one. "20 hours ago." Oh my god, I will find it soon. Maybe not. Anti-gravity demo. Google anti-gravity. Is it this one?
Desktop app for orchestrating agents. Less than a year ago, we launched the Google Anti-Gravity IDE, which included the Agent Manager, one of the world's first agent started. So let's go ahead and open up Anti-Gravity.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, so Anti-Gravity is Google's agentic coding platform where you can build apps or whatever you want, right, with their shit.
We're gonna start by onboarding. First,
Okay, onboarding. He's signing in with Google. Okay, very good.
And if you're an Anti-Gravity IDE user,
yep,
your next update will bring you exactly into this.
Yep, accept. Yep, all good. Next. Let's onboard.
I'm a light mode kind of guy.
Unhinged, but whatever.
Next, you'll see the Build with Google page.
Yep.
This allows you to install skills and plugins that hook into
Yep.
your favorite Google projects.
That's fine.
Tools, like
Accept.
this.
Next. All good.
We'll start
all
by
right.
creating a new project.
Let's create a new project.
Anti-Gravity 2.0 is centered around this
Add
idea.
folder. Why is there a codex folder? Oh my god. Why is there a codex folder? That's so funny. Okay, so Codex is like basically one of their biggest competitors. Codex is OpenAI's anti-gravity, basically. This is like watching an iPhone presentation. Here's a new iPhone. Develop things in your iPhone, and you open it up, and there's a folder in the main thing. Like, let's make a new project, and there's a folder called Android or something. This is like the equivalent of that.
Add folders, add Git repositories.
Why is there a Codex
serves
folder?
as the launchpad for your agent. So in this
Okay, anyway. I'm a light theme kind of guy. Jesus. Red spy in the main base. Yeah. I'm an I hate my eyeballs kind of guy. Okay, Sekama, good. Next. Laclon. We did. I didn't add that one actually. Oh, this is town, right? Yeah, this is Act 2 town. Act 1 town. Yeah, Act 1 town is nice. It's pretty long, but it's nice. Yeah. Alright, and this is Grigor Early Access Trailer. Grigor Gionor. It's league start and zones won't load Anthem. That's Act 1. Alright, we got 6-6 out of 6-7. Do you know if there'll be a free weekend? I don't know. They haven't said it. If they say it, I feel like if there would be, they would have said that on the announcement. But maybe they'll keep it for the last week, like leading up. But I feel like they would have wanted to let people know that. Although it is a weekend, so it's not like people have to take days off. I mean, some people work on the weekends, but like most people don't, right? I don't know. Okay, we got 25. We picked 25 out of 6-7. That's not bad. That's really good conversion. That's like... It's like more than a third. Okay. Moving on. Red Alert 3. Haven't we already done that? Command and Conquer. Yep. Soviet March. Yeah, we did 2 for sure. Is this how the Soviet soldiers used to look? Okay. I don't know about this. No, Lion's Eye. Is that like the singing one? Okay, no. I don't think so. Any ambient stuff? Is it Russian? I literally don't understand any word on this song. Okay. Oh, that's the original Hell's March. I have the original Hell's March on the playlist. This is some new remix of that, I guess, for 3. Nah, I don't think so. This is not the vibe we're going for. No, it's too much. Another Hell's March. No. I think this might be a skip. Time Machine. Company of Heroes. Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? Because it's Rasmus, we'll put it on the top of the list. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Holy bias. Okay, no. The might of the Empire. It's a 50-second song. Ooh. Red Tide. Okay, this is more orchestral now. Nope. Nier was not up my alley. Okay, no. I think we've already done that. Nier had a lot of singing, I think. Oh, European Intrigue. Series? Generally series are not. Yeah. Okay. The European Intrigue so far is pretty good. Okay, this might be our first pick from Red Alert 3. Hey, Tainsdoom. Okay, this is nice. Okay, okay. Let's commit to this. Next. Red Rock for Mother Russia. Okay. Okay. Okay, no, I don't think so. A hell of a threat. Ooh, spoopy. Ori is already on the playlist, yeah? Or I already picked stuff from Ori, both the expansion and the second game. Is it an expansion? What is it? The new Ori? Is it an expansion or a DLC or a new game? The Will of the Wisps, it's called. I've done Journey. Flower, I haven't, I think. Okay. Jesus. EFT. Already went through EFT and couldn't find a single one, I think, that we liked. There's not that many songs. There's like 15 songs. It's way too like melancholic or
wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Year 133,
what the fuck?
Or the year 3893 in the Jewish calendar.
Is that how it works? That is so. How long is a Jewish year? What? Or is it just shifted 3,000 some hundred years? Thank you very much, Sean. The Big Apple. Oh, they started earlier. Yeah. They're just front-running the years. Ooh, this is interesting. Yo! This kind of slaps. This is like 3 genres packed into one. Interesting. Bro, this is one song. What? It's interesting. Okay, this is cool. Okay, next. Battleground of the Bear. No. No. Next. The Red Storm over Brighton Beach. Ooh. Okay, okay, this has promise actually. I almost wrote it off because it was just like too heavy rock. But this has some different stuff. It's like crisis vibes. Did your wrist recover well? I think so. It's either recovered or really close. I don't feel any issues anymore, but I'm also not really using it much because I'm not gaming too much right now. So I'm kind of waiting another week for release, right? And then we go hard. But yeah, of course, I want to take this seriously. So, you know, good habits, more stretching, all that stuff. So yeah, should be good. Took a week in Portugal and my wrist is fixed. Nice. Okay, this is nice too. The Red Storm over Brighton. Okay. Okay, more rock and roll. Patch notes most likely tomorrow, yeah. Okay, not the vibe. Trouble in Mykonos. That seems Greek. Kingdom Hearts. I think we've already gone through that. Yeah. That's the... Kingdom Hearts is the... It's like the Disney or like the different characters. Or? Yeah, we've done that, yeah. Disney slop, yeah. OSRS is hundreds of songs, Jesus, is it? It's 79, it's not too bad. Or there's probably more. 550? You're joking. Okay, maybe let's start with the 79. Also, we're doing Company of Heroes first. $26. Oh, that's Company of Heroes 2 and 1. Oh god. Okay, this is cool. Some Greek orchestral. Okay. You've only played the second one? Okay, nice. Then we'll do the second one. Cool. Next. Lying in wait. Okay, this is just 1 minute. Also 1 minute. 1:30. No. 4 minutes. The Empire Strikes Back. You can cross off Beyond Good and Evil with only one song. It's called Propaganda. Is it on the list here? I mean, we'll get there. One day. Oh. Okay. Where is Beyond Good and Evil? Do you see this? Propaganda. I'll write it down here, and then we'll, when we get there. This is nice. Amogus vibes. Very spy-like. Abubus. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. Removing the Emperor. Alright. Okay, the threat from the east. Metal Gear? I don't think so. I mean, they might have. Listen, well, I know that's a lot, so I'll just write it down and never get to it. In 2 years, we'll get there. Damn, so intense. Isn't it only Wednesday? It's Wednesday. It's still 9 days till launch. It's a bit empty. Too ambient. Not the vibe. Ooh. Let sleeping dragons lie. Okay. Metal Gear Solid 3 and then 2 and then 1. But Metal Gear Solid 1 is a classic for a reason. Can you put education, connection, commercial? What? Is that a game? Education, connection, commercial. What is this? No. Okay, this is good. This is good. I like this one. It's kind of varied as well. It kind of changes a lot. Okay. Next, Imperial Peril. Okay, we're halfway through Red Alert 3. Do you have a number on the amount of songs in the list? On this list? No, I have no idea. I have a number on the amount of songs on my playlist currently. It's 1,739. And then we also added, or I'm going to add, from a few days ago. And today, 93 total tracks so far. Titan Quest is already on, yeah. Okay, this was good. Ah, what was this? The Red Menace. Yeah, and then it's too short, too short, too short. What about this? In the super secret list. Wait, what does that mean? This is not super secret. This is on the screen. Oh, was it Imperial Peril? Wait, what? Oh, it was Imperial Peril. Oops. Yeah. Thanks. Oh, on my actual playlist. Yeah. Aladdin. Dude, I used to play that game. This. I played this at my grandparents' computer. Yeah. Oh my god. And like the version I played, you couldn't save So like I would basically like after every like family lunch, I would get to do like one run, and I would go further and further, and eventually I got to the genie level. Like I've done this level, I've done this level. I was like probably 8 years old or something. The dungeon. Oh my god, this level was fine. Yeah. What a banger. Oh my god, this level was really hard. Holy shit. And then the flying one. Oh my god, I vibed so much in this level. And then eventually I got to a point where I could actually do this level like every time. And then it was this level. The weird, crazy inside the lamp level. This one I could never complete. I think I got to a point where I just like didn't know where to go. And it was like there was no guides or anything back then. Okay, let's see where he goes. Like, let's see if I can find the spot where I got. Yeah, I remember this part, the jumping on the hands, and then the small hand, and then you get flicked. Yeah. Wait, that was it? Wait. I think this is as far as I got. I think I always failed here. At the hands. I could never complete this level. Yeah, I think I was trying to go like up there. Like I didn't know where to go. Oh, you could move the camera by looking down. Oh, shit. Yeah, I never got this far. God damn. Sultan's Palace. Yeah, I never got to this level. Okay, so I basically got to the... I couldn't do 2 levels when I was a kid. Damn. Spoilers. Okay. No, not this. Do you play Hercules? Yes, but not at home. I think I played it at like a classmate's place or something. Classic Aladdin music. This is what I expect from the Middle East. This was Red Alert music playing. The Aladdin has some MIDI music, right? Yeah, this has been Red Alert music. Crisis in Cuba. Okay, next. Hell March again. Hell March 15. Okay. Eastern Mysteries. Okay. Yo. I played the first Prince of Persia when I was like 5 years old. The OG one. I did complete that one actually. This came out. I played this on MS-DOS. I launched this from Norton Commander. Yeah, I played this one on the PC. With the big Sultan fight at the end and everything. I beat the Sultan. Final boss. Jafar. This one. Oh my god, he has so much HP. The sword fight. Persona 5 is already on the playlist, yeah. The sound. Boom. That sound. Okay, I like. This is nice. Eastern Mysteries. Okay. Abby's Odyssey. No, I have not played that. Sonic. Dude, my sister played some Sonic game that was like an open world Sonic game. Like it wasn't just like levels. You had to like go around in the world and do stuff. And then you had like a base where you could grow these like animals and like raise them or whatever. Does this ring a bell for anyone? It was like a Sonic game that has like an old or new. I mean, this was like fucking 20 plus years ago. Sonic Adventure Dreamcast. It was on PC. Sonic Adventure Dreamcast. No. Or? Actually?
Jump on panel number.
Actually, maybe this one. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. And then what was the Sonic Adventure Dreamcast? And then you had like bats or something. Yeah. Use animals infinite times. Chow Garden. Yeah, you were like feeding these animals and then you could like have them race each other or something. My sister was playing this. Chow Garden. Rarest chow in the Chow Garden. Yeah. Oh my god, I remember this game having so much better graphics. In my memory. Yeah. I don't know. What the fuck? What is this abomination? Okay, next. Are your build gonna cost €9.99? Exclamation mark paywall. The Red Scare. Wait a second. Scum wall. Wait a second. Okay, not bad. No. The European Storm. What about Dark Chronicle, Dark Cloud? Dark Chronicle, Dark Cloud. Added. Dark Cloud 2. We'll get there in 2 years. Wait. There we go. We're looking. I'm not looking for anything, okay? Clearly there is there is hundreds of hours of stuff that I need to go through, so don't worry about it. I'm looking for game soundtracks for my game soundtrack playlist. That's it. Okay, this is a bit too intense. Also, Sayonara. That's French for happy birthday, I think. Okay, next. The war machine heads west. Already went through the last one. Zanazara. Okay. Okay, now next. The battle for Mykonos. Okay, little Greek action. Yep, already have Expedition 33, Morocco. Yep, POE 1 is already on the list, of course. Or already on the playlist, yeah. Okay, this is nice. This reminds me of like the Overwatch map, the Greek Overwatch map. Okay. The Red Storm draws near. Yep, StarCraft is already on the playlist. No. Russian retreat. Oh, it's like 1 minute. Sleeping Beast. Ooh. Cabal Online. Sure. Okay, it's a little too intense, maybe. Credits? Okay, no. Oh. Okay, we did it. Red Alert 2, done. We got 9 songs out of 52. That's pretty good. Nice. Alright, Company of Heroes 2. 26 songs. Oh. Why is it? There you go. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Damn. Epic military style. Brackets HD. Old school YouTube. Hell yeah. Brackets HQ. Brackets HD. 720p. High quality. Okay, a little too much maybe. Oh, I forgot to put the video on the front page of the channel. Oops. Customize. Home tab. Change. Oops. Too Silent next. Red Alert 2 is already on the playlist. Or already has been gone through the selection process. High quality. Tread softly. Treading. No. March into Hell. Dies ist der originale Soundtrack von dem Spiel Company of Heroes 2. Spiel. Jawohl. Natürlich. Of course. Okay, no, it's not quite. Total Annihilation. I think that's either already on the list or we went through it already. No. It probably fits the game really well, but it's not quite. I wouldn't quite add this to the playlist, I think. Stand up, right? Let's see if we can find like some songs. Kompanie der Helden. I will only be consuming water and carrots for the next week. Why? Okay. Oh. You're a rabbit? Yeah, what you doing? Star Fox Adventure. I don't think I have that on the list, yeah. Red Alert 2 is already on the playlist. Guys, I'm not looking for recommendations right now. There is, at this point, 1,000 hours of music to go through. Okay, no. It's a bit too much. It's like it's too little or too much. This one is like, this one's pretty chill. Okay. Soldiers be wary. HD. Okay. Again, too silent for the most part. And these are like giga intense. Jesus. Okay, we could add this. This is short. This is like, the problem is like this might come up at the wrong time and then I will skip it probably 90% of the time. And then 10% of the time is gonna be funny. That's too much hassle, I think. Okay, next. Yeah, generally nothing on TV is YouTube safe. Or TV, whatever, like shows and movies and stuff. Yeah. Some of these are close. Some of these I would almost add, but I'm very picky. Way too picky. But there is so much soundtracks out there that I can be, so. Yeah, I mean, there's so many good like movie soundtracks and stuff. Like it's fucking almost all of Hans Zimmer and John Williams and Neil. I forgot his name, but. This one's pretty good. Yeah, okay. I'm adding that. We got one, at least. One song. Howard Shore, yeah. Thankfully, Howard Shore did the part of Hogwarts Legacy. And we have that on the playlist. It's a really good one. Spooky. Red Army Rising. There's a Crysis soundtrack with the same title. Crysis 3, I think. Or maybe it's Red Star Rising. No? Alright, 2 more songs. No? Nope. Alright, listen, 1 out of 26. Okay, I'm not starting OSRS now, that's way too much. We gotta find something that's like a short couple of songs. What about Alabaster Dawn? What's that? $18 videos. Sure. Is this the new game by Crosscode Fox? I think so. Oh shit, that's good. Crosscode was really high conversion rate for me. Okay. Crosscode has some awesome soundtrack. Ooh. Yeah, I already like this. Okay, next. Yeah, this is in. This is just 1 minute. Let's keep the short ones. Yo. Yeah, it has some Crosscode vibes. Maybe not this song. Okay, boss fight. No. No. Battle 1. Okay. Nice. It's only 1 minute though, but that's cool. Nyx Overlord. Nyx like the Nyx assassin from Dora. Exclamation mark paywall. Battle 2. Okay. More battles. The battle one was good. I do know Nick's Assassin, but what does that have to do with POE 1? POE 1 Act 9. I know the hero. I mean, technically that hero is a new Barak from the Frozen Throne campaign. It's a Crypt Lord. The Scorpion boss. Okay, you're just reaching. Okay, this is nice. Battle 2 is in. You're reaching for the ass 1 or ass 11. Okay. Family. Okay, Sin says Dota. Okay. Okay, sure. That works. No Path of Exile 1 on the list. Well, first of all, the list is longer than the screen. Second of all, Path of Exile 1 soundtrack has been on my playlist for years, so of course it's not on the list of things to check, because it's already been on the playlist. This is just stuff I haven't checked yet. This is pretty chill. Also, the list is this long. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay, Lyham. This is nice. Perfect. Next, Coral Valley. Ooh. Nice. Okay, this is a little intrusive instrument choice. Sea of Stars. Sure. Okay, sure. Coral Valley. Delta, just I don't know. No clue. Coral Valley Battle. Genshin Impact is already on the playlist. Yeah, it's really good. Genshin Impact was a very high conversion rate. I have a lot of Genshin songs, but there is a lot of Genshin songs. That took a long time to go through. Let's see. I have 73 Genshin Impact songs on my playlist. Out of how many? Out of 430. Wait, there's 1,600. Whatever, we have a lot. Okay, now. Festival. The soundtrack is easily 10x better than the game itself. Hey, Pipical Legend, what's up? This is nice. The festival. I can't quite decide. Maybe my brain is already fried. No, I think I'm skipping. Chosen March. Oh, Jesus. Mashup of Chosen March and Hell March. No. Trial of Aether. I mean, we got 5 songs. Even if we don't pick the last 2, we already got 5 out of 18. That's pretty good. Over 30%, or not quite, almost 30%. No. Okay, last one. Okay, this is some clown fiesta music. This could be funny if it randomly starts playing in some situations. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Sure. Let's add this. Alright, we got a third of the songs. GG. 6 out of 18. Not bad. Yeah, when something unforeseen happens. Alright, we did it. Alabaster Dawn knocked off the list. Okay, guys, we got 3 games off the list. And we added... like 9 games today. Guys. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. That's okay. We'll keep building this. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you for hanging out today. Thank you for chilling. We'll be back maybe tomorrow with patch notes, if patch notes are tomorrow. Or maybe we'll start with some more music, or I don't know. If patch notes are actually tomorrow. Maybe we'll combo it or something. The list is ramping. Yep, it is for sure. Possibly tomorrow, maybe Friday, but I think they said 21st on the announcement, but I don't know if it's New Zealand time or if they're gonna delay, or I don't know. It's probably late night tomorrow, yeah, exactly. Alright, guys, thanks for being here. See you tomorrow or something. Bye!
Thank you.